How goes? It's going well. We're where we left off. Actually, now we're past that point. So 30% critical chance, +1 bonus damage on critical hits. Yes. Relocation does. Teleport to a nearby location, can teleport even while rooted. Nice. Nice. Illyrian Smuggler. That one's gonna get to max if we don't do that one, so I suppose we'll be doing that one. We'll use the Dragnet for this. Okay. All right, now what do we have available? Coming on school.
How do you inject so much
tip.
naive optimism into terrible situations?
I'm Canadian. Or I was when Canada was a thing.
Canadian.
Here he is again.
Right, the maple-flavored kind.
Did you say flavored?
Medallions of Canadian, fresh off the griddle.
Please tell me you mean Canadian bacon.
Of a sort.
So this one has Praetorians, which aren't that big of a deal with our AP rounds, honestly. They're not as bad as some things. We don't need the reward for either one, and this is going to hit max, so I'm just going to hit here. The mercenaries. Alright, Godmother. Keep your training going. Alright, on we go. We're at Rakes. Hey, an orchestra, welcome back. 2 encounters. Alright. Just going as is.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty.
Raz! 6 months! That's almost a full year. I've caught up, orchestra. Actually, I think we're past where we were now. Raz, thank you for the resub. They reason Twitch Prime. As I just told Yesh, absolutely financially supports the stream. So thank you, Raz. Much love to Raz as well. Last unit through this entrance will receive an extra action point. So we're gonna have Blue Blood go through last. We're gonna use the ceasefire on this one. Okay.
Move in, now.
Let's see what we got. Disable 2 weapons. See a Praetorian in this one too. So the Praetorian is the one that's aggressive. I'm thinking we disabled his weapon, huh? Yeah, it must have been his and that. Either way though, I'm still gonna get damage on the Berserker. Or I mean the Praetorian. He's our best accuracy here. Well, except for that one guy, but don't count him. Oh, we missed that 80-some%. %. You fight this action first. Yeah, I was wondering about that actually. So far, Sacred Coil, I've only done Sacred Coil first, and it was pretty tough, but I'm guessing no matter which one you do first, you're not going to be really prepared for the type of stuff that it has. I'll be curious to do a playthrough where I start the other ones. So this is a bonus objective. We do not have to get it. If we do, great. If we don't, it's not going to end the game. So we need to just clear everything here. We got a Faceless and a Berserker in the back. Trooper, what are you? Also a Trooper, I believe. So a Cobra right there. Okay, so that Trooper's going next. We have Torque up first. Let's go ahead and spit on these. Spit on these. It's not going to do damage to the Cobra, but we can't hit that guy with the poison. If we do this, though, they will refrain from walking through it. Okay.
Breathe in.
Royal is terribly annoying last. When can we recruit a Faceless? I don't think we're going to be able to do that. So. Berserker is their slave name. You bats are doing Sacred Coil first. Well, the reason I chose Sacred Coil is when I chose our team, I picked Patchwork, and I knew that she had the Shock Gremlin. And then on the preview screen, it said that Sacred Coil had robots. And so I knew from XCOM 2 that the Shock would deal more damage to robots. So that's what I went with. I think Patchwork versus Sacred Coil is a good start. And then from there, whatever you want. Chrysalids, yeah. Andromedons, yeah. I did Arn. Welcome in. Androids and mechs. Go Super Saiyan. Hey, we have an emote for that. Hey, darn. So we got, we can throw our plasma. I'd like to save it for round 2 if we can. That trooper has 5 health remaining. Could use Hail of Bullets to guarantee, well, he basically has 3 health remaining. Let's see what our shot is here. Because this one's going to go too, and we have 100% on him, so we might as well just take this shot. What's that? Normal? On your first investigation, the game seems really, really easy, to be honest. Very difficult mission with no damage. Every single mission is said very difficult on this hardest difficulty. But yeah, I was wondering what the lower difficulties were like as well. That's kind of the impression I'm getting too. We're going to use Lightning Hands. We're just going to attack. I want to take out that trooper. It's only a 66, but we get 2 shots here. Didn't need it. Right on, it's harder. That was your first impression on difficulty. All right. Let's just take the 99% shot. Maybe we'll get a hair trigger. Okay, Patchwork is up next. If we can stasis that trooper, I'll do that.
Time out.
And then we'll kill that Cobra, hopefully. Okay. 98%. Take it. And there's your Hardcore XCOM. Snack lady. There's one true waifu. Okay, let's go ahead and berserk the Berserker. Seems good. Should attack that faceless. And it puts the Berserker a couple spaces away from us, which is nice. We have Puppeteer, which would mind control the Berserker, but we're going to save that. So once per mission, we could also use Mind Flay for just some guaranteed damage to the Berserker. Don't think I'm going to do that either. I think I'm just going to Overwatch over here.
One angle covered.
Take the guy, he wrecked him. Yeah, I know. Faceless do get +2 HP regen on their turn. And is he refusing to go through the poison? They're offered have an emergency mission, a story mission, and an end of the day mission available. It doesn't seem like you're forced to take one of the 3 in particular. You know what is best to take. So it's a balancing act a little bit on when you have missions like that available. So generally you have the actual story quest, which is purple, and it unlocks in X amount of days. Now, once it unlocks, if there's other things around, you still don't have to do it, but you have the main primary story quest. Occasionally, you'll also have additional purple quests come up. The reason those come up is so that you can lower the timer on your primary quest. The other ones are basically to reduce city anarchy levels or unrest levels on that section of the city, or for items. So basically what I suggest is that if you are not in danger of having a lot of anarchy, go after whatever is going to give you the biggest and best reward without screwing you over on the anarchy levels or the unrest levels. That's what I did on this playthrough. So like, for instance, if I had 3 options and one of those options were going to go to red, but the other one of those options had like an epic pistol or AP rounds or something like that, and I didn't have very much on my meter yet, I'd probably just go after the item. Yeah, no problem. That's what like I said, it's just going to depend on how your game is looking at that point, you know? You're not. The only time you're really forced into a mission is if there's only one mission up. Like if it's only the story quest. Do the red one or smack that district? It's your choice to lower it. It's your chance, yeah. But I've ignored some red ones. It just depends. Like I said, I've ignored quite a bit of red ones in this one because I had field team abilities to reduce it, and I had people in the spec ops to reduce it. So I was like, screw it. I'm not going to go after that. All right, we're just going to take these shots. Yeah, the red ones mean that the district, the sucky thing with the red ones is that you don't get an reward for it other than reducing the unrest in that district. All right, stasis ended. Now we can damage him again. We're just gonna shock him.
Shocking hostile.
Might stun him.
Marginal as
For an
always.
action or two. We got the 2 actions done, so we can't do anything on his rounds. Verge should be able to take him out, no problem. We're still gonna stupor him. Because of Verge's abilities, having him in the neural network is gonna increase this aim. Secondary objective, not a big deal. Yeah, not really. Not really. Because we can't lose the mission for ignoring it. And because I rush to have 2 people in the spec ops, we have so many resources that I'm not too concerned about the bonuses. All right, ready for anything? All units through this entrance get 50 dodge for 1 round. There are fewer aggressive enemies present in this entrance, so no aggressive attacks on us. And we can go through this with Patchwork. If we do lead with Patchwork, we don't get her scan though. Through here, we can use her scan as her breach item, and we get 25 additional aim through the breach, and we have a much better chance at killing something through the breach. So if we kill things in the breach, they obviously don't get an action. I think I'm going to come through here, actually. So we're going to lead with Blue Blood. Patchwork, we're going to use Combat Scanner. All right. I like sending Verge through last. The reason why is if he goes through last and there's still an enemy up that can attack us, we can just levitate them. 9 days of investigation, that's 9 days of unrest. Screwing that you might not have the tools to stop. Yeah, exactly. Which is why I was saying, like, it depends. It's hard to give a hard and true answer because it depends on your game and what your current unrest is in the city, and you know what field team abilities you already have. Yeah, it just depends.
Breach! Breach!
Let's reduce the time today. Yeah, like in this one, I have done no purple ones to reduce days. None. Because I took, and I let the anarchy get to like 12 or 13 in this one, but I had the tools to get it back down when I needed. So we got a bruiser and we got a cobra. They're both aggressive. Since we don't have a lot of med kits, I'm gonna go after the cobra first. Without med kits, we're not immune to the poison AoE that it has. Right, so this is a perfect example of why I put Verge through last. So now Verge can just levitate this one because he can't kill it, right? But he can levitate it, which means it won't get to attack during the breach. See a Praetorian. Legionnaires hunkered down. Praetorian's already marking someone, I think. Who did he mark?
Target spotted. Evac as soon as you have it.
Acquire the secure case. So we need to get the case, and as soon as we do, it's going to make us get to an evac, and we're going to start getting reinforcements. So we want to kill some before we end up grabbing that. This is the last place, so we can go ahead and use teamwork. I'll have to check who he marked. How you doing, Ashen? Welcome back. I could bring Verge up. That's what I'm going to do. So we're going to go ahead and use team up on Verge. Tired. R squared, masochistically controlling. Okay. So that Legionnaire is going to go next. Or on the enemy's turn. We do have a plasma I could throw here and get rid of his cover and hit 2 enemies. So let's lead with that.
Plasma out.
Mr. Virtue. I need a R squared box to save all messages to have your name in it. Sends it over to my other monitor. My own R squared monitor. Would that appease you, R squared? I can't believe you had that turtle that long, by the way. I was expecting you to say a few years or something. That to already have an R squared monitor? No. Not yet. All right. We have a great shot on that bruiser. We have a pretty good shot on the Legionnaire as well, and it's a flank. Legionnaire is much more deadly as well, so I'm gonna go ahead and shoot him. Bye forever. Oh, we crit him. Get him out. All right. What was the hit on... The Dominator is really worrisome. We have a good hit on that Praetorian as well. This Hitman, great shot on him. And it's a flank at the moment. Let's go ahead and take that. Hopefully we get... Hair trigger? Hair trigger? No. Alright, Verge. Verge. We're going to shock wherever this Praetorian is. He's right there. So we're going to lead with a shot grenade on these 3 enemies.
Grenade out.
Can't believe they didn't get a shot grenade at all. Praetorian got stunned only for 1 action, unfortunately. Other 2 are completely stunned, though. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and Battle Madness the Faceless, hoping
Enemies
it's
all
the
around.
Dominator. Going tonight? Pretty well.
Every time.
Pretty well so far. He's going to kill the Hitman. Too bad. Too bad. I mean, it's still a free kill, but... Doc. You can follow Doc. Appreciate it. Welcome in. We do have Banish. That Bruiser is fully stunned. The Praetorian is not. And the Dominator, I'm a little concerned about in general. What's our shot on the Dominator? Got 100% on him. We can just banish him and be done with it. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. It's your off night. That's what you're doing for your off night. Okay. There isn't. Let's see. All right. Let's go ahead and stasis the Faceless. That's going to take it out of combat for 1 round. Basically, when you can't do any or complete any actions, we can't harm it. Nothing can be done to it. And we're going to attack the Praetorian here. We're hoping for the 2-round stun. Playing Call of Duty on the PS4. 2 action stun. We got it. So he's stunned for 3 actions total. So he doesn't get to do anything this round. Python stunned this round as well. Yeah, let's just take out the Python. Those grenades too, yeah. Yep. I'm saving a couple of them just for in case we get screwed with reinforcements a little bit, but so far so good. I think the flank shot on the Bruiser. All right, Faceless is coming out of that state. Here come the reinforcements. So now's our time to grab this and finish things up. So I'm gonna run Blue Blood over here. Grab the quest objective. Auto off to the side. Notice one of the girls watching the whole thing. Might be adding it to the fam Steam account. Oh, thank you, Phelan. It's a pretty hardcore game in the fact that knowing that the content is based around real events. It's about the Warsaw Uprising, and so it's pretty dark. But as a strategy game itself, it's decent, and you definitely learn. You get a perspective through playing the game, a little bit of you know, the people in Warsaw during the uprising. But yeah, it is a good game. So there's where we need to escape from. Blue Blood can get there on their next round, no problem. We're gonna go ahead and use Lightning Hands. Take out, actually, to weaken the Bruiser or the Praetorian. Dungeon has some good content. Yeah, it is simpler, and you can, if you know about action economy in these games, and you can fully take advantage of it, which makes it pretty easy once you do that. But it's still a good game because of the content. It's cool right now at that. Maybe that's why I shouldn't. Yeah, so might not be a bad one. Thank you for doing that, by the way, Phelan, of course. Phelan, I'm still happy for you. I mean, obviously I haven't stopped being happy for you, but that's some crazy good news that you got.
I can make it there.
All right. You know, yeah, let's just kill it from here. Kind of in shock over it, even though it doesn't change anything to do. Yeah. But it's nice when things are official, you know, like, and I think Woozy was the one that mentioned it. It means a lot, legally speaking, you know.
I'm moving.
Finite amount of happiness split among stream viewers. It's kind of the.
Find the hostile.
I was gonna say that reminds me of the spoon thing that Katie sent me a long time ago, probably over a year ago, but instead with happiness. Hey, I have a Steam pop-up. Don't let me forget. I want to check that after this this run. All right, Torque. Huh. The Faceless is going to get to go unless I kill it with Torque. She can get out next round, no problem. She can get there. So I think we just go ahead and kill it. We can hear stuff now. Good point. Getting relieved. You have stuff. I just told someone earlier that I've never had the game freeze up or crash. Come on, XCOM. It's a little on surface. Legal finality of adoption. Congratulations on my first, yeah. For like 30 hours gameplay. It hurt me. Hey, welcome back. How you doing? Dude, had to prove you wrong. Yeah. We'll wait for just a moment. It's on Iron Man anyway, so it just saved after some turn, so it should be okay. All right, we reload it. Oh, I can check the Steam pop-up in the meantime. Circle, circle, dot, dot. Stars, they shine. Adam, it's a good game. Finally went on sale. Drink yo tea. I have. I've used 2 bags of it. Ivax, thank you for the gift. I've never played this. Ever.
Our community
5 minutes 10 and 10-2 HD remaster. I know a lot of people say these are their favorite ones. Thank you, Ivax. I was not expecting that. I'm not sure what I was. Excuse me. Just hiccup-burped. Zyronic, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. A hiccup-burp, as we call it. It's a good game. Thank you, IMAX. Almost immediately opened it. I'm probably gonna do a bonus couple hours tomorrow night on my night off. I'm not sure what I'll try out. Got a lot of stuff now. 10, great story. So your good system is awesome. Blitzball is fun. 2, everything Mr. 10. They're good, not your favorites though. How's the job system? All right. Let's see where it saved last. It should have saved at the end of that turn, so. I do, by the way, to knock. Screw, welcome in. Okay. Okay. Did it reposition us all above that when it reloaded?
Stepping out.
All right.
If they move, I'll shoot.
Leave some for me.
I think we might have just discovered
Crossing over.
an iteration of the same bug or exploit that's in the other XCOM games. There is a exploit in the other XCOM games where if you exit the game
I'm out.
right at the
Again.
beginning of the enemy's turn or something like that, that it automatically skips their turn when you reload and it's your turn again. That's what people use in speedruns for the games. That's what you get for crashing. Flawless victory. Any turn, it will skip any return also. No one sees to know it though. Hey, that's like our 5th flawless or something. It's intentional. It's reordering in your favor to prevent getting a stock file. Gotcha. Flawless victory. Fatality. Who needs medkits? Just don't take damage. Problem solved.